you're gonna see that it's best that you don't even really mention time. Don't mention time traveling. It's all theoretical, hypothetical. It makes you seem odd or like a kook because there's nothing really founded or based. Just watch this clip and you'll see what I mean.
That Terence McKenna had, the thing that's going to change the universe, is that one day someone's going to invent a time machine. And that when they invent a time machine, all time ceases to become linear. So you think if you have a time machine, well, I'll just go back to the time where they were making the pyramids and I'll watch them do it. That's not what it works like. What he was saying, you can't travel where there are no roads. So once a road gets built, then you can travel. So once a time machine gets invented, then anyone from the invention of the time machine forward to forever can come back to that moment and can go to any point in time from that moment to the end of time. So all time ceases to be linear. So there's no tomorrow will be Wednesday and the next day will be Thursday. No. It's everything happens everywhere all at once. Theory that Terence McKenna had, the thing that's going to change the universe, is that one day someone's going to invent a time machine. And that when they invent a time machine, all time ceases to become linear. So you think if you have a time machine, well,
In saying something like time will cease to be linear, you're going forward assuming that that hasn't already happened. As far as I'm concerned, Terrence himself would acknowledge that there's a chance we already are in some type of web. It doesn't have to be so orderly. Time zones exist and relativity exists. The amount of cycles that different space body would make around the sun are different from the amount of cycles that the Earth would make around the sun and the sun and moon. Terence McKenna actually has a quote that directly sides with what I'm trying to say here, and I guess I'll just put it on the screen because it'll say what I'm trying to say much easier than what I could try to articulate. It's just odd to see people speak on these ideas openly. Do you agree with that or not? What I said in the beginning. I feel like it goes to show that you don't quite have a grasp of the concepts. And I feel like the less you know, the more it shows. Not to say that Joe Rogan is an idiot or an imbecile and he knows nothing about about time. It's just there's so many. It's volatile only in the sense that there's so many different variables, so many different ideas that we could throw at you, and it would expose the fact that there's not much to go off of in the first place. Anyone who says that they know a lot about physics has to acknowledge that they don't know a lot about physics.